What's going on YouTube? It's your buddy Will from the What's Up in the Sky 37 channel. We're online at www.whatsupinthesky.com, and we are looking at our second phase of this lunar, well, from Apollo 17 mission. This was some of the pictures taken at a, basically at a crater there. And if you go check out my last video I'd made, I think it's the moon video number 21. I'm just trying to remember from the thumbnails I do. Basically go back and check the one before this. I did like a video on it, and then my buddy Chris from Mars Anomalies, he did another follow-up video too, and he found some neat stuff up in the mountains. So if you want to go back and check that one out, go for it. And then I'll put a link to that one and to Chris's on this as well, and I'll put a little not a little anomaly, a little annotation thing up in the thing as well. So click right here to go to Chris's, and then come back. Now this picture right here is basically the other half of the crater. And I'm going to link you up with all the stuff that Richard C. Hoagland's done on this, and as well as The Living Moon. Those two websites have done a great job explaining this stuff. Like I said, all I do is I come grab the anomalies. These are oldie but goodies here. These things have been around for a while, and just some interesting stuff too that like I said, that I've come in to find. So, but in this, but we're going over the anomalies that I already found. I didn't find any of this stuff. I'm just showing it to you guys. You guys go ahead and download the pictures if you want to. I really hope you do. So let's get started here. First, I'll show you. This is the right here. This looks like the perfect disc. They call it the disc with the hole, and I actually don't think that's necessarily a hole. I think it's something that looks like it's on top of it. Almost looks like a handle or something along those lines. It's been polished. You can tell it's been polished. How smooth it is just by the shading of it. I mean, if you pull it up real tight, you can see how it shades like that perfect 3D. That gives it that sphere look. I don't know how exactly round that is. Let's actually try something. Let's do, let me take this, turn it into, I should have got my mouse, not trying to use my little pad here. Now let me make this a fixed ratio. Okay, let me see if I can do it like this. Let's see how off of round this actually is. I'll be damned, it's pretty round. I mean, for sitting on the moon inside of a crater, God knows how it got there. That's pretty round. That's pretty interesting right there. So that was one that's on here. Let me go ahead and show you real fast where to get this from. And all you really got to do is just click the, I need to get that keyboard and my mouse woken up anyway. All you have to do is click the description bar. There's always links in all my videos down there. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do a bunch of videos this weekend. I've got the whole weekend to myself, not doing anything but hanging out, and I'd like to get as many done as possible. So here's where I get it from. It's from the hqnasa.gov, and it's, well, open description. Click the link. Also, Richard C. Hoagland's link will be there. The Living Moon. I have the link to Chris's video there, my old video, all sorts of stuff. If you guys want to send me stuff, my email address. So let's go back here and check out the other thing. What's neat about the guys over at The Living Moon, they box out and show you all this, exactly what you're looking for. So they do a really good job with it. Now let me go ahead and get rid of that marquee. Ooh, what happened to all my stuff? Don't you just love when your programs take off on you? Let me see here. Photoshop, window, arrange. Let me change the workspace back to the new one. Bingo. All right, wasting time here with you guys. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. All right. Okay, now I got how I want it. So let's go down here. So basically, we saw these little the little sphere on that thing. And see how it's kind of perfect? Now I'm going to come up here and show you another whole different one. And also some stuff over here that's pretty interesting here. Move my dinner out of the way. Here we go. All right, where'd that one just go? There was a little, oh, here's another spear right here. Okay, so check this one out right here. It almost seems to be on top of this rock as well. And look how perfect it is. Once again, it looks metal, and it looks kind of just out of place compared to everything else. I mean, look how perfectly round it is. Now, over here, it gets really dark. You can't see that other side of it. But this looks like kind of a sphere the same way, but it has this kind of, the disc kind of chopped out. Almost looks like Mr. Pac-Man, but it's kind of sideways there. Now, let me scroll back over to the other one. Sorry, I don't want to make you guys sick here. Oh, where did it go? Here, there it is right there. So, I mean, it's about the same exact size too. So, let me see something real fast. Let's put those side by side. Alright, let me get my real mouse here, make this easier. Using that little mouse pad to kind of, or the trackpad to kind of jump around is fun, but it's hard to do it otherwise. Alright, so, see, just to move around with it, I don't mind doing that, it's easy. So edit, paste. Let's see what we get here. Alright. and one in the picture could be more forward than the other, but they definitely, well, look at the shading on them. Isn't that kind of weird how this one has the shadows going to this way, dipped in there, and this one has the shading up top. And I'm wondering if that's because it's shaded down here in dark. But notice that, and I didn't really spin it. Also, well, it really couldn't have been spun around. That's pretty interesting. But anyway, let me step backwards on that, step backwards on that. All right. So that was a cool one right there. Let me go ahead and bounce to a couple of these other ones I just saw. Um, like I said, I've got this key down here he does. I'm going to show it to you guys because they do a great job. See, it's got this key, and I'm going to show you just in case you don't want to go get the key. Here's the all the anomalies on there. The ring, this stuff up here. So there's a lot that we're going to have to look at here. This is going to be another one of my little bit longer videos. It's been a while. I haven't talked to you guys in a while. Just starting to wake up some. It was one of them nice long weeks. I don't know about you if you had a nice long one or not. So let's go ahead and take a look at the cube and some of these other ones here, and we'll keep rocking and rolling. Here we go. So if you're one of my subscribers, you know what's up here. Like I said, we're just going to take our good old time going through this stuff. And like I said, if you just come for the hit and run, I mean, hopefully that little spear is enough for you. But if you could, let's see this right here. This is interesting. Look how tall this is because it's shooting. It's this pretty decent shadow that's coming off of there. And it's interesting to me because look at these little circles down here around it. It almost looks like brush, or like right now everything's like the leaves are falling off the trees here. I live in Maryland on the eastern shore of the United States, and all the leaves beautiful outside. I love this time of year. It's absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful time of getting up hunting ice on in the morning, comet ice on. Now there's other four up there. Oh, it's a great time to be alive right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great time to be alive. Um, but I don't even know what I was getting at, or what I was saying. Here we go. I say it's been a long week. It's Friday. I say should grab a beer, kick back. Let's see here. Check this out. Tell me that doesn't look like a little statue here. It's not on my little list of stuff over here, but that's what's great about these things. When I come here, I'm sure everybody finds something different. That's what Chris was saying in his video, how I find certain things and he'll come and he's looking for other things. It's like I just look for the basic things. I try and show you to get it to guys. I love when they come and take the stuff and take it that much further. I mean, that's why I'm doing it. So you guys the fact that other people are making videos makes, I mean, it's awesome. That's exactly why I started doing this. So I'm glad everybody's making videos. I got a couple people, reality changers. There's about 4 or 5 people that subscribe to my channel that started making videos recently, and a couple of us are catching up. It's awesome because I miss so much in these, and I know I do because every time I watch my videos, like I'll sit here and watch them. Oh, it drives me. I can't stand my voice. I can't. But check that out. Oops, I should have kept that how it was. But that's a nice little statue there. Let me do that one more time. I'm just talking and talking here. Love to hear myself talk. Oh, and thank you guys. Oh, see, this is probably boring to a lot of news people. A lot of people just I had that NASA video, that stupid whatever the purple ninja guy came out and pretty much rickrolled everybody on this NASA statement. I got a lot of those people that have just joined my channel. They're probably like, "What the heck's going on with this?" I also do news. I do anomalies and stuff like this. I could just put the anomalies up real fast and it could be a minute video, but I want to half that stuff's photoshopped and they don't give you links. And if I'm going to use Photoshop, I want to do it right with you. So if you guys have it or you want to learn how to use it, or if you got a similar thing, you guys can go back and do it yourself as well, because I want you to be able to show people. And honestly, just being able to show them a picture and let them look at it is so much better than showing them like a video of mine or something like that. So I'm hoping that I'm teaching you guys how to use it. If you make it this far and you guys comment below, let me know if you guys have actually cracked these things open and started looking at them yet and downloaded them. So tell me that doesn't look like something. And also look at these little rings here on the floor. I mean, I don't know what to say about these here. Almost like they're footprints from something, but they're not asteroids. I tell you, they're so small. I don't know what that is. So let's go down here in this because there's a lot of this is interesting to me. Some of this over here is interesting to me. Um, Look at this here. What in the world is going on with this stuff? This looks like a machine of some sort down here. This are some sort of carvings. Very interesting. This just doesn't look like a standard rock, and you're going to see because look, they've got like support structures on this thing, and they're turning corners and stuff. So let's take a look at this. This is why we do this. This is why I do these videos, because we can sit here and find some of the greatest stuff. And I think they've got this on their list. Let me see if it's on on this pad. Nope, they don't even have this one on there. So like I said, there's that much more stuff here. So okay, adjustments. Exposure. All right, let's give it a little bit of gamma. I like giving it the gamma for some reason. It just kind of pulls it out when I go ahead and hit the, ooh, it almost looks like a headdress of some sort, but, or like, all right. Now let's really zoom in on this thing real fast. Okay. All right, and when I said support structures, look what they do. See, here and here, they run like this, and then they turn the corner and go down there. I'll be damned. I mean, I we can disagree over what that is, but let's talk. Is this man-made or is this something that intelligently made this or not? You know, I like that. Chris said that in his videos too. I enjoy that's the kind of logic I like. You know, I don't care what you think that looks like. I mean, for all you think, that could look like a purple monster. You know what I mean? Or a garage to something. I don't care. You know, I just want to talk here and say this looks like all this stuff matches in lines and almost looks like this here also the cuts match. So this goes here and it turns down, this goes here and turns down, this goes to here, and right where this turns down this goes straight down and cuts back off just like a brace on anything would if you're going downstairs, on the railings down, anything that we use in our agriculture. I mean, too cool. I must say that's too cool. Let me get it really big on the screen for you guys who got time. And you know what also looks like Papa Smurf? Look, here's his hat. Here's his headband. Here's his big nose. Here's his tongue hanging out in his mouth. He's spitting something out. He's running. I mean, it could be anything. That's what I love about this stuff. It can absolutely be anything. But I'm waking up now. That's exciting stuff. So hopefully you guys made it to this long into the video. What is it? Look at this stuff here. Check this stuff out, man. This is just like hanging off the top of this? Or is this an illusion somehow? No, because this back here has the hardcore shadow. And look at that right there. Almost looks like there's a face built into here. This has got some weird stuff going on. Hold on. You know what I think we need to do here? I think we need to give it a new layer. Mode, layer, new layer. Okay. And let's do this. Let's do this. Let's turn it blue because we're on the moon. I like blue. And then we're going to go ahead and hit this. And then we are also going to drop the opacity down to about 30. And then the fill, we're going to drop down a little bit too. And let's take a look here with this in purple. I'm going to just color this in real fast for us. Tell me if this is an optical illusion happening or if this is actually looks like a rock that's up and this thing's kind of hanging off. And this here too looks like an interesting anomaly here. Alright, so let's give it a little bit more back into the fill. So now you see what we're looking at. So when I drop it, what do you guys think? Does it look like it's coming up and over on top of it and it's casting this shadow down? Interesting. Another what seems to be cut stone, perfectly cut stone. Look at that. Perfectly cut stone. I mean, there's not much you can say about that. It looks perfectly cut. It's straight across the top. It comes down. Let's see, that's 90, probably 110, maybe 115 degree. No, maybe not that much. Probably 105-degree angle there, maybe something like that. Another one here, and it comes straight down. Who knows how far that goes down, or if that's just part of it. Almost looks like a gravestone marker. And as we come up here, this just looks like brush or something. This does, here's our little Smurf guy down here. We're going to call him Smurfy. Papa Smurf. There's Papa Smurf down here. And this looks like some sort of, I don't know what all this looks like. This for just rocks and stuff like this looks more like laid out intelligent design, especially so you got this here, that perfect cut. Look at the stuff in here. Let's get this and see if we can't bring this out. Make this pop a little bit, this whole area. I'm gonna make it darker first with that. Let's see, image. Oh, I gotta go over to the background. I was trying to make our other one. Adjustments. All right, exposure. Oh, this one's gonna take forever to upload. My bandwidth has been expensive lately. Oh, MediaCom has been nailing me with it. Look, this thing's got red in it back here. These looks like eyes. Looks like almost, wow. See the red in it? And also up here on the top of the crater, there's some red I wanted to show you guys. Let's see if I can't darken it out a little bit first. Bring it on up. Slowly. This almost looks like two eyes of a horse and a mouth there, and that would be the hair in the back. But either way, that doesn't look. This I can sit here and speculate what that is all day long, but to me that definitely looks unnatural. Something that's just I don't know. Like I said, it looks like it could have been somewhere else, and maybe it would happen on the moon when something happened there. I'm not really sure what's up with the moon. There's a lot of weird stuff going on there. There's towers on it, um, mining going on for sure. This could just be trash for all we know from the mining operations. This right here looks to be something too that's it's got symmetry to it because you can see in the shadow how it's got real fine cuts, and look in there how it ditches in like that. So let's see what we got. Let's adjust it. All right, brightness, let's do the exposure. See if we can't pump it up. Sitting in the shadows. Not too bright. Bring it down first. I don't know. That's pretty interesting. Whatever it is, look looks like it's got a bevel here on the front of it, and it's got a bevel on the back, and there's some string, and it looks like it's got some red into it. It's just very interesting. What's this thing behind it? Does that look like a rock to you? I don't know. Very interesting. So, I love to hear your theories on the moon, guys. I do a lot of Mars videos, but I would love to hear what you guys think about what happened up here, how the moon got here. It's so perfect and unlike any other moon in our solar system. Was it towed here? Was it, I'd love to know what you guys think. This here too, just very interesting. When you look at it, it looks like it has compartments. It almost looks like it's trash from a civilization. Look at this right here. Tell me that doesn't look like a face with a little smirk on it and big floppy ears and this eyes winking at you. Just some random stuff up on the top. But look, and look coming out of it. That's interesting. See how it's got these things drooping out of it? I mean, what in the world is going on? What in the world? What's that behind it too? That's just interesting. This looks like it's got two eyes. Watch, let's use that one layer we've got here and paint this up. I love doing this. I got a couple videos I've done this with, and oh, what happened? I can't paint it up now. I bet you I have that on somewhere. Okay, here we go. Let's try it now. Use the brush tool because target layer is hidden. Oh, I hid it somehow. There we go. See it there when I'm looking at one eye, two eye. But that was the other thing. I just thought that was good. And it goes up top here a little bit more. See, interesting, interesting. I mean, you can say all of us can look at this. Tell me another thing here. See how that comes up? It's got that notch in it. This looks like it's a piece of some sort of machinery or something that's just been destroyed, and it's got that white lunar dust all over it, like everything else does. All right, look at this up here. This is cool. Another square-looking thing there. This looks like something that's been hatched. More just kind of little random thing at the top. There was. Where is that? I think it's right here. This is interesting here. They had this marked. This is where the red. This is where the red and the blue is. Look at the colors on this. Tell me, what in the world is this here? Look at this. There's like a circle thing down here. It's almost like an entrance to something. But what is this? See the color already in it? Just kind of at the top here. Just this up here just stands out when you pull back from it. So look at that little thing down there. It does look like an entrance to something out here on the mountain. Um, oh, look at this stuff over here. That tell me that's not a perfect notch. It's got a little ball there. Let's now watch. Let me drop the color. Pretty crazy. Now let me give it a little bit of a boosting color. Here we go. Let's just get a brightness on this one so we can see what's under there. All right. Oops. Sorry guys. I'm wasting time when I mess up. Wasted time. All right. Here we go. Okay. Let's drop it now. Huh. That's cool. That definitely looks to be something. Pull it back a little bigger. Look at this down here too. That little S. Another little ball up there, it looks like. This was cool right here. It kind of looks like an S. I'm in the wrong, I'm on the background. But, so let's see here. Let's back that up. Step backwards. I want to unbrighten it. There we are. Okay. Too cool. Right here, this is pretty interesting too. Look at this right here. It's like a triangle. When you look at this, it's amazing what the black and white, the monotone, actually hides in pictures. Like NASA, it just hides everything. It's very good at putting stuff. Look at this interesting little artifact right here. It comes up. It's got. Look at the shadow that it leaves. Too cool. All right, let's see here. Pause this real quick. All right, had to sneeze there. I didn't want to sneeze on you guys. So I think I'm almost about done on this one. There's a couple other things that were over here that they had marked out. Let's see what they had. Oh, right here was something that they had marked out. This object here. See how it's got this little bevel through here, and looks pretty here on the front. It almost has like, see these little curves around here. It's very interesting. Very interesting. I said a lot. Very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Sound like the old president here. Terror, terror. And look at this stuff. It does look like some sort of machine parts. And here from the moon, like in the monotone, we really have no. It's given. That's what these are color pictures. You know what I mean? Like I said, they have color, but just the white black of the moon makes it look like it's monochrome. But as you can see, like that last thing we were just looking at, there are a little bit of color in it, especially when you brighten it up. So let's see what else they had. And with the matrix thing, what your eyes can do, you could pretty much zoom in on anything and see anything your eyes can imagine. But um, just a lot of this is a little bit more than what you'd expect from just that. All right, is anything else on this one that was any good? I'm gonna leave you guys to. Oh yeah, there was a cube over here too that went along with these little. Like I said, those little dots that they look to be on top of. And they're very interesting. Let's see. I'll show you those one more time. Like this one right here. You know, that one right there, and then up here there's another cube. Check it out, a perfect cube. Look at that there. I didn't see that before. Another little, looks just because it blends in with the bottom. Another like little machine piece with a hole in it. See, it's even got the shadow on it, like right there. It just blends on in. More right there, even with some screw holes in it. So, I mean, most people would see this and say, all right, well, something's been on the moon before other than us. I mean, because obviously we didn't haul all this stuff up there. So here's another little cube that they marked this out on the thing. And like I said, I'm going to leave the links below so you'll have all that good stuff. And I hope you guys go download this and enjoy it. Like I said, this is another one for the collections. I'm sure you guys, like I said, I'm going to put the link for Chris's video and stuff like that. They got my bleed. If you guys ever want to make a video, you guys don't have to ask me for permission. Just go ahead and make it, guys. Half the time I feel so bad. It's so hard to get back to people with work and everything like that. So you guys go ahead. Look at these triangles in this thing. Tell me this isn't cool. I said the more and more I look at this picture, I mean, this almost looks like a face up here. Wait till you see what I'm seeing here. I'm going to make this big and show you guys. Hold on. All right. Let me get this layer, adjustments, exposure. I'm going to drop it a little bit maybe and see if we can't pull the contrast or something. How do I do this? There we are, drop that down. Okay, here we are. All right, look at this here. Look at the triangles in this stuff, how ornate it is. This almost looks like some sort of flywheel up here. But see how it's got the one triangle, a triangle, upside down triangle, a regular triangle, big triangle, and this up here looks to have some sort of, like it was some sort of machinery at some time or something, and it's just been wasted away, wasting away. Too cool. Like I said, I just say you could do this with half this stuff and see these lines are not natural. You know what I mean? And there's a reason why we go to craters like this when we're up there, and they've done us didn't have to do back when these were taken in Apollo and stuff. They didn't. I don't think they realized we were going to have this. Well, we'd have these 27-inch IMAX in front of us and stuff that were able to decipher and go back and pinpoint and scrutinize every single thing. I mean, look in here. Look at the symmetry in this stuff here. Just kind of laying on the surface, and if you look at it, just looks like stuff that's just coming packed down there. Almost looks like the moon's been pasted together with junk from another planet. It's like, like maybe there's like a glue that runs through the whole thing, and it is a hollow shell. Like I've heard that so many times that the moon is. Tell me what you guys think the moon is. We should get into some of that, like the philosophy of it, because I've heard so many stories about it. I love to maybe do some interviews with some people here. I want to take this. I want to do a lot more with the channel just in these anomaly videos. So I got a whole bunch of ideas, guys. If anybody wants to help me, if anybody's looking into helping with the website and stuff like that, putting up up your stuff. Like I want to post everybody's articles because I get a lot of hits on the website every day. It'll promote everybody. So. Ooh, looky here. You could always just find stuff. Like your face is, this is just like matrixing. This is why what I do, there's nothing concrete or really scientific about what I do here. Because like I say, this looks like a face to me, just looking up this way, eyeball, nose, mouth. But pretty much anything could look like a face. You know, three rocks together could. So, but I think we got a little bit more than three rocks together looking for a face. Just in these little spears here alone, they look metal and round. Here's the other one right here, and out of place. So, anyway, guys, much love. What's Up in the Sky 37, www.whatsupinthesky.com. 25 minutes on this one. I got more to come. Listen, I'm starting to wake up now. So this one started off slow. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace.